Yo, hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make Leonardo work for Chimera, doing some really good trials. We do about 15 to 18. It kind of depends sometimes. If you're not an idiot like me and you use your skills in the right way, you should get 18. If not, you get 15 like in my video. I'm gonna show you right now and stuff. But you are smart people. You exactly know when I tell you, if that thing wouldn't resist in this moment, I would have done the stupid trial and stuff. But yeah, let's talk about the team. The thing that is always asked frequently is, can I replace? Can I replace? First of all those champions are kind of old. Like Leonardo, obviously not, but that's why we are here for. Mikage, you should get one at some point. And Lydia, like let's say Duchess and Snicktrack. In this team, they're pretty old, and that's kind of what I was paying attention towards, that maybe some more people can do it. But let's talk about replacements. For Snicktrack, it is Necmo. 100%, he's just a one-to-one replacement, but you have to sacrifice some trials. Because, for example, you won't get the shield out of your Necmo. And then obviously one of those trials you cannot do because you don't have a shield. But that's basically it. For Duchess, I don't think there's like a really good replacement. There is one better one, yes, you can use. It's Galafier, but it's a mythical and stuff. I want to kind of just make you to think about your account. Leonardo can do some good stuff on your account, and maybe also this works as a refresher how to do trials and all of that. But let's go now into the run. I'm gonna show you what I did for. I obviously recorded the run. I'm not gonna do it live because there is still RNG in it. You know, everybody knows who does trials. There are some stupid bullshit things that kind of ruins your run, and then you do it over and over and over, like 5-6 times, and one of the runs will be good. So let's go into the run. Alright. Obviously about Chimera, the ultimate form, it's not, what am I supposed to say right here? That's why I used the time to quickly tell you the requirements on Leonardo. Leonardo is a guy that can do trials, but also he needs some freaking good stats, and even then he doesn't hit too hard. But since we are just focusing on trials, and maybe you don't know, if you really go into trials, your damage cap, like the minimum damage that you should reach in a run, is around 60 million, 55 or something, I don't know, like 56 million or something, and then you're fine, because you do Ultra Nightmare 2 times to get all the basalts, all the mythical relic materials, just double. And you will sacrifice the Nightmare chest, the double chest, and you won't get as many Starstone. But that's how trials work these days. You gotta get as much of them as possible, and the rewards are these days actually nice because of the 4-star basalts and everything. You can actually, when you get relics, you can kind of upgrade them now. It was not so possible before, but now we can actually benefit out of the trials. So that's why I also do more trials. Before it was kind of like, whatever, like, yeah. But now the rewards got better, I will do my job. And yeah, let's talk about the RAM form. Let's skip, of course, because, okay, that's the point where you might get some tricks for your run, even if you don't use Leonardo or something. So, what is happening right now? I gotta pause a couple of times, because you need to understand Snicktrack. If you got him, he's a really good champion, and he has one bonus right now. You can see, where's she? Lydia. She's gonna get attacked, but she has some ally protection on her. And Snicktrack, his passive, means when somebody gets attacked by being ally protected, he will put out a leech. That makes the boss right now attack Lydia. She's gonna die, that's on purpose. And he got the leech, and we've reflected it back on my Snicktrack. So early, you can do whatever debuffs you want. And that's a big, cool trick to get the RAM form controlled. That is a really good. Maybe later on you have other champions where you might use it. And also, I gotta pause quickly. It's gonna be a longer video, but I wanna give you all my tricks and everything. We have resistance on the team, even on Leonardo. Not totally on point where I'm like, I'm gonna resist everything and stuff, but I wanna resist the 2 buff removal at the beginning from the ultimate form to actually have a speed tune again. That I'm going into this fight and I know which champion go first. I have a special setup at the beginning where I stop using increased speed at some point to make my Lydia go first right here. Not Lydia, sorry, Duchess. Like Lydia got killed and then Duchess immediately comes in. She puts the revive out there. He puts the increased defense on himself because he needs that as a bonus. That he can actually do the crazy hits. Sorry. And I also did make that my Mikage transformed first. So when I am in the fight, I don't have to transform. It makes me go use my skill. And then later in the next turn, Mikage comes around. Then you can use your transformation back ally attack. So everything is just available way quicker. That's why I transformed in the ultimate form. Alright. Then we put out the increase accuracy. Everything's speed tuned right now. I know just which champion goes after another and stuff. So she puts out the increase attack. We can use increase accuracy. I'm sorry. Then we can put the decrease speed out there. Get our perfect veils up. We're gonna prepare everything. Decrease defense. Everything speed tuned. Everything is nice on point. And that's what I kind of recommend for you people out there. If you want to do trials, resistance is the thing that just makes it so much better. If you can control how you go into certain fights and stuff, make a speed tune if you resist the things. So, boss attacked, we're gonna counter attack, that doesn't matter. Then we're gonna transform back right here. And use our ally attack. So we have the increased crit damage. So what we have right now is a fear, perfect veil, crit damage, and we are activating right now the first trial. You see it right there, it's a 1. So we got our debuffs out there too with increased accuracy, and we are totally fine to prepare right now. Like right here, you can see, sorry for the coughing, and you can see the middle one I activated, and now I need increased crit damage. So it was perfectly on time, so we do some damage right here on the Duchess. Get some more debuffs out there because we have fuel set on here, that means more damage. Then also get more buffs. That is super important on our Leonardo, that he hits even more with his A3. So there's the reflect damage. Now we're gonna use the A3 and boom. Damage not really high. Guys, look at that. It's not crazy. That is really not crazy. But it gives you exactly what you need for trials. And yeah, we got 2 right there. We got that thing with the perfect veil done. The true fear quite didn't, or the fear one quite didn't trigger yet, but that's okay because we can still do some damage and everything. We got Lydia in there, we got the fears, and all day long. What is also really good about Leonardo, that you don't need true fears. And I hate that moment when Lydia has to transform her thingy right into the true fear so you can attack. No, Leonardo has unkillable. That makes it really viable to do it. So there's just a couple hits here. I think it's just A1. Yeah, of course I can't just A1. So did I activate another one? No, not right now, but we got a little bit closer. Get the decreased defense out there, I guess. Like the beginning of fights, they're super important. Now we do an ally attack right here. He died, but that's okay. We still got our revive ready. Get the decreased speed out there, revive him, because we need that, yes. He attacked our Duchess because of perfect veils. Fear out there, and now attack again. Hopefully we get it done right now. Yes, A1. I think I'm gonna kill myself again. I don't remember right now. If I make it that my Leonardo hits better at the beginning, like when he did his A3, full focus, everything set up, then it would probably be better if I just can get that one trial. But yeah, now we got 3 up there, I think. Did I open it up? Come on, old Bronco. Old Bronco! No, I didn't. But it's okay. So, alright, we still don't have that one, but we did on the right one, the placing the buffs and debuffs again. So, it's okay. For the left one, what we are trying to do right now with the fear, it's actually okay to come back around the next rotation and you should be able to do it too. That is not really the problem. You can take your time because we're not doing the dual thing. It is hard to do with Leonardo. He just doesn't hit too, too crazy. You saw it already. So what we're gonna do, yes. Oh, we got 4, that's nice. Alright. Come on. Open that thing. I want to see what we activated. I assume the fear one. But yeah, Leonardo is cool. Just not as crazy as you might think. So we got the left one, the fear one. We got right. We got the middle one. We need to do in a single hit. We need to do 750k. That's why he is still good, Leonardo. He can still activate those trials with his damage, even if it's not the craziest. The ram form has generally more defense than the others, so he won't hit that hard anyway. But yeah, he is okay to do it. And our goal is like 60 million for a run and also activating those trials. So it's perfectly fine. It's okay. So we did 5 at the beginning in the ram form. That's okay. We don't have to do them all at one goal. But you can see, I probably can do them in one goal. When I kind of create some more damage or something. Leonardo is really, he is stacked up to the teeth right now. He got Fero sets, he got protection sets to boost his damage. And then he's kind of going over the threshold, and it's okay. So yeah, maybe if I get the 6-star, it could be possible when I get the crushing rent on him that he just generally hits like 1.8 million hits with his A3 or something. So I can kind of make it work that everything is just a little bit faster activated, like the veil thing or something. And then we can just slip into the other trials a little bit easier. But yeah, let's skip up to the lion. We don't need ultimate form. So yeah, can you please? I want to see the transformation right here. Alright, and again, if we make it work that we have ally protection at the beginning, what I didn't do, I make mistakes myself, we would have a leech at this moment already, and we can kind of heal off of it and stuff like this. And yeah, I made some mistakes. I do not have the decreased speed right now, so that is kind of a stupid thing that I did, but it's okay. We can kind of deal with it right now. It went the right way. Obviously, this is a recording, so I know it was okay, but I also do some mistakes right here and there. I gotta learn about my teams. And then, yeah, obviously there will be some trials that I can't do because, okay, not can't do, because I'm I made mistakes and I just couldn't activate them, like you saw the decreased speed, that I just didn't have it available at this moment in time, but we are placing it now. Alright, that's cool because we need decreased speed for one of the trials. And now we're going on. So, alright. Put out the increased defense. He needs the increased defense. That's really important. 400k right there. A little bit more. Get out the debuffs to do some more damage. The preparation is a little bit longer here. But mostly because I did a mistake. Like the decreased speed was kind of not so good about it. And in this one I kind of didn't 519. So I made a mistake again to hit at the right time. So I would have unlocked the left one right now. And afterwards, on the left side, in the middle, in the, what's it called, normal or hard? I think in normal row, there is that shield trial that you need to do. And I could do the shield a little bit earlier, because if I just would have done it in the right way right now, decrease speed out there earlier, get the right debuffs out there and hit really hard, Leonardo can definitely hit harder than 519. I did mistake, I decreased defense, something like this. Something wasn't out there, so I made a mistake right there. It's literally my first time using this team, so I still gotta learn about myself. But again, I think you guys are smart and you know exactly, oh yeah, okay, Bronko dumb, me not dumb, haha. Something like this. And yeah. We still haven't done anyone right now, and that is due to my mistake. It's okay. I know exactly what to do next time better, and I should be fine. Leonardo also is really nice in here. If he survives the hunters... Wait, I gotta talk about that quickly. Maybe I lose track afterwards about the trials. But if Leonardo gets attacked by the super strong attack, then he will get stone skin before he dies. Like, if you just survive under 50%, like, what was the threshold? I don't know when his stone skin kicks in again. But if you get to that point and you get your stone skin, you can survive the thingy. And also, the hunter's gaze will get cleansed off. And you, like, there's a mastery where you 50% chance when you lose that and that much HP that you have the chance of cleansing off a debuff. that is sometimes really run killing if you have a Krisk or something. And then he has that mastery. He's the target. The boss attacks him. He lives with like 20% HP. And he's like, I'm cleansed off the Hunter's Gaze. And then the boss attacks you again. Dead. And that's why Leonardo is really good at it here. And yeah, I want to quickly talk about the damage. It's not that great. It's really not that great. There won't be world record thingies and something. This is meant to do your trials. And at this point, I didn't even activate one. I did a total fucked up, really dumb rotation to come into the line. I just didn't have my skills ready. I didn't put out Leech right away because I just didn't think about it. But afterwards, I'm like, yeah, okay, next time I'm gonna do that trick. That sounds like really nice to have actually your skills ready. And then also, like, yeah, you know what I mean. So, I see 5, alright, 7, woo, let's go, we can do finally something. So, the left one, that on the left side, the left easy trial would have been done probably turn 1. So, I could do the shields right afterwards. And that 200k is totally doable. Snick Drag, he was doing it before, he can do it again. So, I'm not sure about I'm not afraid to not do it right there. It's just on my run, I kind of didn't, I made so many mistakes, but you are smart again. And we did the middle one because, yeah, the Leech one we can do in a second, that is no problem, probably like right here or something. No, I know we do some, you know. And also you have always the chance to do it twice on a form. It's nice, so we got the H, probably the Leech, yes, it's the Leech. And now, we need to attack and then ally attack a little bit, that is what I should focus right now is to my shields, what I kind of didn't, because my setup, and then, yeah, some damage plus ally attacks, that is no problem at all. So we got 8 right now, that doesn't really look nice right now, right? But yeah, just me doing some dumb mistakes, and yeah, you are smart, you should learn about my mistakes, and we should be fine. I think even on the Viper form, I did like not really, my setups weren't the best at this moment. So, if I open up the trial thingy, I'm gonna tell you what we can do. We kind of skip around it, like there's not much. There are 3 trials that we can do on the, what's his name? The Viper form, right? And can you please open the, I'm gonna skip a little bit and hope I catch a frame where it is open. Yes. Alright, what we can do, obviously the left one, because we're doing it right now, it's block active skills. And then we can do on the right one that decrease attack, increase speed, and then afterwards there's another one on the right side that is like block debuffs and something in a single hit do damage. I didn't really do it. I made some super dumb mistakes right here. Let's just skip a little bit forward. Oh, we did another one. Which one was it? Alright, which one was it? I think, yeah, obviously on the right side there is that 1.1 million. So Leonardo can hit. He can do those things. Wait, I haven't even done it yet. Wait, A1, yes. Yes! Alright, so we did the next one. And on the right side, we need to do a single hit with block debuffs and increase attack. Obviously, we have all those things, so it's not that hard. In that form, I just didn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it. Like, the setups are super optimized for the RAM form. And my setup wasn't really that good for, yeah, the rest of the trials. Yeah, alright, so the ram form again. Wait, did he kill? Yes, okay, he killed Lydia. We got the Leech out there again, hopefully. Did I do this? I think I didn't even do that trick. Am I wrong? I think I messed up again. Again, it's new for me and I might make my mistakes, but after all, I did 15 trials, so I'm not complaining too much. I took the key and yeah. Alright, let's see. We have 10. Alright, sometimes I need to think and stuff. Let's skip a little bit forward. What did I do? Okay, I did the middle one right now where we need to do one attack. Let's skip a little bit back so you can kind of see what I did. Like I put out the debuffs and what did I actually do? Sometimes it's dumb to do reaction on a video that you recorded already. But yeah, decrease defense and stuff like this. Alright, 940. So we got that trial done. You can actually do this, there's no problem. Leonardo hits hard enough if you have the stats. And there's another thing that I can do right now, I just didn't. Let me go back. Oh, come on, give me the window again where I press the trials. Yes, all right. Oh, come on, give me the window again where I press the trials. Yes, all right. On the right side, block debuffs. That is totally doable, but I messed up again. I did some preparation things wrong. I pressed the skill in the wrong time or something. But on the right side, I can do actually that one too. It's no problem. I can do the hard one. Okay, it's not like no problem. You need to still do the things in the right way that I didn't. But we can do that definitely. So we got 11 right now. In theory, we can do 12 at this moment. But I know myself. I did mess up something in here. And also, we are on the left side. We're trying to get the brimstones out. That the boss is going to hurt himself for doing the damage. And we can activate the trial. Let's skip a little bit forward. So right there, we did it. Probably the boss attacked now. Yes, he attacked now. Brimstone, boom. And yeah, 12. So we got the brimstone one. Yeah, you can have some poison sets or something on some champions. It could be okay too. I just like the damage push more about the gear feral and all those things because yeah, Leonardo just doesn't hit. He needs that. Some other champions, they don't need so much support to just do the minimum hits like a ninja or something. He could do those hits. He's obviously different and more hard to manage because he doesn't have the unkillable for the ram form and stuff. But he just does more damage in a hit when you are in there. So that's quite nice. But also Leonardo can probably give you more trials. Maybe not. It's depending on the team again. It doesn't matter. So we did 12 and yeah. There's 100% one more trial that we can do. I just kind of did a mistake. I quite didn't know that. At this moment, I was like, do I restart the run or do I... But I went for it. Let's go into the lion form. So, where is the lion form? So, right here. Yeah, okay, first attack doesn't matter. Okay, wait, let's see. Like, first attack, he killed my Slick Track for some reason. But... You can argue that it is a good thing that you get the stone skin or not, because the boss attacked Leonardo. He got the stone skin, cleansed off the hunter's gaze, triggered the boss to do a counterattack, and I think the counterattack is an AoE, or like randomized, I hit this guy, this guy, this guy, and something, and he killed the Snick Track. But for the shield run, for the trial, it is actually nice to cleanse off that hunter's gaze, because that will prevent that the boss is gonna hit on some shields of your target champions. So for the shield one, it is actually nice. For the unkillable, like, let's talk quickly when we see the trials again. So there is some benefits and some negatives about the stone skill thingy. Probably you just build your champions the right way and you should be okay. So the shield one we can do definitely 100%. I'm so sure about it that I did it already a couple of times that I can say it. And afterwards, there's a trial that says you need to unkillable, you need to have unkillable and soak up enough damage. You need to be pretty fast on the shield one, like the left trial. You need to do what I didn't do, the decrease speed, then pump up your stuff and then do one hit quickly. So basically in the first turn you have control in the lion form. You can do the left easy trial and then you go into the shield pretty quickly. You have to activate it pretty quickly also. Like, it's not the easiest task in the world, but also doable. And then later on, after that, there comes the unkillable one that is, I don't know if it's possible. I haven't reached it yet, but Leonardo has unkillable plus an ally protection. So all the other damage, a lot of damage from the others, get also soaked into him. But also his stone skin, where I'm not so sure about it. So I gotta test it out. That's kind of where I mean, like, it's probably 15 to 18. It could be 18, probably like 17, 100%. 18 is questionable. And yeah, all right, let's do the others. We need to, what need to, I haven't checked what we need to do right now. And first of all, the shield, yeah. But also, I think it was the ally attack. Was it the ally attack? No, until not now. But we will see in a second, no problem. This is trials. This is kind of a mental marathon where you just have to be cool all day long and do everything perfect. So, we still need to do the middle. Well, I kind of don't know why I haven't... Alright, doesn't matter. And I think I messed one of the trials where it said, like, you need decreased speed right at the beginning. Like, it wasn't for the trials, but also like decreased speed, having it right at the beginning, taking more turns, having more control. That helps you to do those trials. Alright, let's do some damage or something. I don't know. Wait, let's skip a little bit forward. That video is super long. And where's the 13? Right there. So we're gonna check that out quickly. What did I do? I did just do damage. That wasn't really too crazy. And yeah. Alright, I did damage here, and now we have to do our ally attacks and stuff. You know, we have Mikage and Leonardo in there. That is not really hardcore, so we do 14 right there. Ultimate form doesn't matter too much. And Ram form is kind of done in a second. Give me the 15. Yeah, I got the 15 right here. Let's quickly see what I did. Like right there. Yeah, I did a really hard hit. I did the 8-3 with Leonardo. Because that thing is just doable by a single hit. 1.2 million. Sometimes he can really hit hard. Like the Helm Smasher also is a huge thing. Probably if you have Crushing Grant, then he will be way better than this. And you can get your probably 150 million damage or something. Could be possible. I'm not sure about it right now. But Crushing Grant usually makes people like really good. And that's what we did. We did 15 trials, so I pressed the auto button at this point. I was kind of done. Damage sucks. It really does. I was just focusing. I did a lot of times where I could have done a little bit more damage, but I was just holding back because I was just focusing on the trials. And again, 60 million is the threshold that you need to do to actually do your 1 key on that stage and also get those juicy things. Why we are not getting too many mythical relics right now, you know that for yourself. Those missions, they change where what is going on. We have a lot of basalt. That is nice. And also, yeah, there was a lot of hard things that we were able to do. It's just the wrong time for it. Next week it will be better, and I probably get 20 of those mythical materials because they're just better in there. And yeah, let's talk about the stats and everything. I recorded those. And before we're gonna start, it's not easy. This Leonardo, if you don't put the stats on him, he sucks, man. Like he just doesn't do what you need to. But yeah, if you put the stats on him, he can actually do it. And yeah, again, is it worth to go for Leonardo and do those things? Like invest them in, make him better and better, maybe go for the 6-star? Yes, like he can do stuff. In Arena and also in Chimera, isn't that nice? So we got protection set right there. I showed you the stats. I got a relic that boosts my accuracy because, yeah, I want to. I got the Brimstone. Some of your champions need Brimstone to activate the 1 trial. It's her now. I actually put a 6-star on her, so maybe I don't put the Brimstone on her anymore. I put like Cruelty, like that decreases the defense so much more. Then I could probably do some more damage. Did I actually? Yo, that's actually a thing that I could do in my team to make Leonardo hit harder, because breaking defense is kind of really important and it helps your damage so much more. Yeah, but anyway, the masteries are like this, and they have good stats. Leonardo is probably the most important one of them. I have 6 pieces of Merciless and some broken stuff and things because I needed to give him some resistance. And it is not because only getting resisted of the debuffs and stuff. It is more about the ultimate form can delete your buffs, and those buffs are dependable how much damage Leonardo does. If he doesn't have to increase defense anymore, by default, he does less damage. But his A3 is like Taras, where you use your skill, you have more buffs, you do more damage. And if you lose frequently your buffs all the time, it is not that great. And also, the Ram form. If he attacks that 1 attack, I think he puts like your positive into negatives on your buffs. When you have increased crit damage, he puts then and transform it into decrease crit damage? Yeah, decrease crit damage. And that's really not good for you. So you need resistance on him. I have juicy stacks on him, and I needed to do all my best my gear on the whole account. But also I thought like right now, if I had Cruelty on the team, a 5-star on any other champion, probably, like I have it on Duchess, but it's just a 1-star. So probably I would have done some good damage. And also, hey, Cat's Gaze, you see what I have to do to make him work. That is, you can't do it without it. I'm so sorry, but he kind of sucks as a just damage dealer if you don't put the crazy stuff on him. And yeah, Heaven Cast, so he get more damage. Probably you have Lightning Cage. But also, like, if you have Lightning Cage, but then Cruelty in your team, yeah, yeah, it would be probably better. And yeah, masteries are like this. Sneak Track is in a feral set to get more damage out of my Leonardo. Otherwise, if Leonardo hits by himself really hard, I wouldn't have done it. I would have poison set, even regeneration set or something, so he survives a little bit more. Something like that would be totally okay. I'm just focusing on the trials. Like Relic was just to boost my accuracy. Masteries are like this. And then Lydia, she has feral set also to boost the damage. Obviously, if I could skip something else, I maybe would do a poison set or something. For the Relic, I just had it on her, and it's not the best for resistance, but also not the worst and stuff. So I was not willing to put more Starstones. Wait, Starstones? Yeah, Starstones in her to just do something else in here. So I kept the Relic. The Blessing in general is like a must-do on Lydia for trials, because you can transform your fear into true fear, and then your whole team can hit whatever they want. And there are many trial teams out there that kind of rely on that thing to proc to do some really good trials for the ram form, but it needs to obviously proc. And yeah, masteries are like this. And your masteries will depend a little bit different, because like maybe you get better stats on your accuracy or something. Yeah, and yeah, that just is like this. Needs to be fast, to be honest. And yeah, of course, tanky and stuff with resistance. I put the golden elixir on her. It's not even leveled, so I was like, whatever, give her something. She wasn't in danger of being dying, but then also I was like, hey, give her something extra. Why not? And yeah, the gemstones are like this. Masteries are like this, and yeah, I have cruelty on her, but she's just a 2-star, so it doesn't really, it's technically a 1-star, so that doesn't really do too much crazy stuff for me. Yeah, overall, I like Leonardo in there. He doesn't really do the craziest damage, but he has potential to unlock you some things in there that wasn't even possible before. First of all, the unkillable makes it really nice to do ram form stuff. You do not need true fear. The Lydia, just the fear proc, totally fine. You do the trial, he doesn't kill himself. And if he doesn't kill himself way later, because he took a couple of action, didn't have unkillable anymore, then you can just revive him. He has the unkillable ready again, and then you can do some damage, just not being threatened to kill yourself. On the lion form, he does the unkillable thing, where he can unlock the one trial that needs you to do unkillable. And yeah, that's basically it about his value by himself. And the video is basically around him, and I can see a lot of teams that basically build around him and try to find out something else. I did other setups, they probably would work too, that is no problem, but just less trials or something inconvenient and stuff. Just a quick reminder that Leonardo also can give you some really good trial teams. And if you're maybe newer to the game and you don't have anything else that kind of delivers the good trials, he will be the guy. Invest in him. It is worth it. You have something really juicy in your hands. But yeah, that will be about it. Make sure to press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done already. And yeah, have a nice day.